Ah, America, land of the brave and home of the free.
For me, I just like to have this image of people being like, USA.
Donald Trump, freedom, freedom, and freedom.
This week on Lost in Translation, the Vassar International students talk to you about hookup culture. Surely, having sex here at Vassar can't be that different from back home. Let's find out.
I think my ways to court you, like, if this was freshman me, it would have been different. My junior me is very different. I think I've evolved a lot or changed a lot over the past 3 years.
The whole process of how it happens at Vassar is really different than back home for sure.
There's not a lot of dating on campus, which I'm not used to.
Just the culture that I come from, there's no such thing as like an easy hookup. You really need to like take them out for dinner, take them out for a movie, and then maybe like a month after that you might get a kiss.
Back home, probably stalking, a lot of it.
If someone's interested in you in Pakistan, they will come up to you, they'll talk to you, they'll kind of, they might lead you on.
Catcalling, a lot of whistling. Facebook friending, annoying chat, and more stalking.
Back home, when a guy asks you out, you have to reject them. So you reject them for the first time, they ask you again, we reject them for the second time because you have to be like this respectable girl, wanted.
The boy has to court me, as it has been ingrained into my system all my life.
So first when I got here, so the people would be into me and I would be into them too. So they would like ask me out and I would reject them because I thought that was the right thing to do. And they would just not ask me again and I was like, why?
The hookup culture in Japan is characterized a lot more by shyness rather than aggressiveness.
There was hookup culture at home, it just, I think, wasn't as rowdy.
In the United States, it's pretty straightforward. You know, you just go to the Villard room, or the mug, or a TH, and it just happens. For the first 2 years, I was like amazed at like, what do you mean? It happened, I would just go see people and like they would be dancing, and then and then they start making out, and I'm like, but how did they jump from like I don't know you to like making out?
Say this person's into me. You can't tell until wham bam they come in and then they try to kiss you.
I come to Vassar and it's just wow. I go to the mug, my first time, maybe like my second weekend at Vassar, and I just see like people hooking up all over the place.
Like back home, we had a much more of a hookup culture rather than like a dating culture for sure. So I mean, for me, that wasn't a big change.
I hate hookup culture. Let me go on camera, all of these cameras, I hate the hookup culture. I'm a sensitive and fragile soul, and I need to be held and taken to baby cakes. Call me and tell me I'm pretty.
I'm definitely more used to like, oh, you talk a little bit, you know? Like even at a club back home, you would be like, oh, do you want to get a drink? You know, you first go to the drink. Whilst you're waiting for the drink, you chit-chat a little bit, you know, and then you finish the drink, and then you can make out.
Like for me, hookup culture was with friends and stuff.
Where I grew up, it was a lot more about, oh, I like this person, I'm gonna go out on a date with them, and then we'll see what happens.
Where would you take them to a date? Like there's no place to like there's either the retreat or the crafted cup maybe, and like baby cakes, that's like basically you're gonna marry, so like, you know, it's like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, there's also no privacy, like if you go to those 3 places, like so College Ave or Maine, you're gonna see everyone, so it's not like you can have like a private time to get to know someone.
On the Vassar campus, I mean, it's there, but I think there's other opportunities for something more if you want it.
At Vassar, it's a little more open, like it's not that conservative, you can just go up to someone and be like, hey, let's hang out, and it's not gonna be weird.
And our school's environment does promote that, and I think our culture does kind of liberate people to do whatever they want.
My way of like going about these things has changed a lot. Where initially I would have tried to court you, this time I probably would hit you up on Fancy or Tinder.
I'm a good kid.
Oh, okay.
My parents will be watching this. I don't look at women.
Oh.
I focus on my studies and academics. That's all I have to say.
So there you have it, folks. See you kids in the mug. And remember, consent is not sexy, it's required.
Juan Pablo Fernández,
Soy de la Ciudad de México.
My name is Hassan. I'm from Pakistan.
I'm Ayla. I'm from Pakistan.
I'm Marie. I'm from Nicaragua.
My name is Mills. I'm from Swaziland in Southern Africa.
Hola, Guardanzador, d'Espanya.